Hello, water signs, and welcome back to Will's Cartomancy Tarot. If you're new to my channel, I certainly appreciate both your viewership as well as your subscription. Ladies and gentlemen, what I'd like to do today is to go on and just give you a end of month reading, okay? It will focus solely on your romantic situation and give you some tools or some advice on how you can improve the situation, as well as, ladies and gentlemen, giving you some indication of a few things that you might want to surrender as well as consider. All right. Now, this reading again is valid from now until the end of the month. Okay. I'm going to be using a variety of cards to do your reading today. Okay. I'm going to start off by using um, the Romance Angel cards just to get a general feel, ladies and gentlemen, of what I'm feeling surrounding you. Okay? Rest assured, water signs, that this reading will not and may not resonate for each and every one of you out there. But for those for whom this reading is meant, I certainly hope it offers you the information that you're seeking. Okay? So as indicated, I'm going to go on and shuffle up my Romance Angel cards just to get a general feel of the energies that I'm seeing surrounding you between now and the end of this month. Okay? So Spirit, what messages would you like me to share to water sign, particularly from now until the end of this month in regards to their relationship? All right? So let's see. Spirit, what message would you like me to share with water signs? Okay? What are the energies surrounding them? Okay, let's see what we have, starting with the bottom card, ladies and gentlemen. The first message that I'm seeing here is that it's time that many of you let go of control issues. It seems that you're forcing results or you're rushing things to happen. A romantic situation, and this card is asking you to allow the situation to unfold within its natural course here. Okay? Everything is divine, okay? In divine timing. Be a bit more patient. It seems that many of you will soon meet your soulmate, or you've already met that person and realize that this person, yes, this is your soulmate, ladies and gentlemen, okay? But I feel that there are codependency issues affecting your relationship here. Either you are addicted to either drugs, alcohol, or perhaps you're just a bit too greedy, or you rely a bit too much on another, or it could be vice versa here. But the key is that addictions are in fact affecting your romantic situation, and you need to take action to improve this situation. Okay. For those of you who have been having a difficult time with a romantic partner and you just needed someone to give you advice or to just comfort you, it seems that you have a lot of good friends around you who really support you. You might want to consider asking them for advice and accepting a bit more support, and stop being too modest for asking for help. Okay? Try to keep an open mind, ladies and gentlemen, particularly during this time span. Understand that even though your soulmate might be in your life, his or her expectations or background might differ from yours, okay? But the differences should give you a reason to want to really get to learn one another. So just that's why the reading is telling you to keep an open mind here, okay? Because it seems that there are several people interested in you, all right? It's time, ladies and gentlemen, that you take back control of your life, because it seems that you've kind of given away your power here. And I feel that it's with something connected with your past here, okay? It's time that you free yourself and reclaim the power that you possess. Okay? I'm getting a strong indication, ladies and gentlemen, that although your romantic situation seems to be improving, okay, with every new person that enters, your life, you still have to be a bit more vigilant. So there is someone around you, I'm feeling, particularly during this time span, that you might want to pay attention to the red flags because the signs may have been cautioning you and you just haven't been listening to what it's been saying. All right. And last but not least, the cards are telling you that it's time that you release your ex water signs. The time has really come to clear this energy because if you don't, how can you move forward with your soulmate? Again, it seems that it's codependency type issues that seems to be impeding success. All right. So let's go on and just hop on into your oracle cards, ladies and gentlemen, and just see what additional messages that they have for you. Okay. So I'm going to go on and shuffle up my oracle deck here. Spirit, what additional messages would you like me to share with water signs, particularly during this time period of question? Okay. Let's start water signs with the card falling to the bottom of the deck here. Actually, I'm going to select a few of them. Okay, we have first, filling the world. Okay, filling the world, ladies and gentlemen. So you have 13 there. So 13 equates to the death card in the tarot, as well as 1 plus 3 equates to the emperor. So this card is all about power, security, stability, knowing your worth, ladies and gentlemen, letting go of what no longer serves you. So despite doubt, the indication here is to recognize that your needs will be fulfilled and doors are opening up. And the key here, ladies and gentlemen, is to surrender, to hope here. Again, to let go of a toxic situation that has been troubling you, a person with a very domineering type, attitude, and all of the signs here that I'm picking up all of the signs here in this reading. All right. Let's look at your next card. You have a powerful move. All right. And then you have the number 15. So 15 equates 15 and 6. We have both the devil as well as the lovers here connected with this card. So with those two cards connected, it's very obvious that you're going to have to make a decision. And you're going to have to make a decision getting back to what your romance angel cards suggested regarding a codependent type situation, okay? It seems that one of you is excessively using drugs or alcohol, and you're just in a toxic situation. I'm seeing a lot of, even prostitution, a lot of different types of wild sex going on here. Not necessarily with you, but perhaps with the person with whom you're dealing, because this person seems to have a lot of low life type energy here. Okay. So getting back to this card brings about movement, decisions, ladies and gentlemen, as well as radical changes are coming. So the key here that it seems to be urging many of you, or what you really need to do, is to make a crucial decision here. And there is a choice I'm feeling that you'll need to make between two. And I feel that some of you may even decide to relocate, I'm getting. So next, ladies and gentlemen, we have the beautiful uncaging. All right. The number on this card, ladies and gentlemen, is 14. Okay, so at 14, we have both the temperance as well as the hierophant. Okay, so it's all about balancing things here. It looks like that some of you are dealing with an older person. I'm kind of getting. Okay, so the the sense that I'm getting here is this card is all about feeling guilty or making amends, or is suggesting that Many of you might be holding on to guilt, and you really need to heal it. And that's because, again, due to that codependent type, situation, some of you feel that you have to save the world here, okay? And this is not what God want you to do. God wants you to focus more so on you and what you can do to bring about changes in your life. This person that's very toxic, it seems to be someone you might need to release here, okay? Alternative, ladies and gentlemen, if you harmed someone, it's time that you, in fact, make amends, okay? Maybe you or another perhaps overstepped boundaries in some way. So the key is to just admit that you were wrong, and or vice versa here. Admit your mistakes and just simply move on here. Next, you have close encounters, all right? And then you have the number 10 here that sits there. So guess what? That equates to both the magician as well as the wheel of fortune. New opportunities are going to come up for you guys. It's time that you take a leap of faith. It's time that you hop on that wheel. It's time that you fly out of this cage, ladies and gentlemen, okay? So that you can embrace new opportunities, okay? It's time that you let your guard down and express the true, authentic you. Because your destiny is to be with the soulmate as identified in your reading here, okay? So I do believe that I feel it's someone that you've recently met. I don't feel that this is an ex who appears to be your soulmate. I think that person is one around whom you might want to consider being a bit more vigilant. But we're going to pull letters to see exactly who it is that you might want to, keep your radars up, if you will. All right. So let's go on and just get right on into your reading a bit more here and just look at, okay, where you are presently or how your environment is affecting you. Okay. We have exposed and revealed. Wow. And then we have the number 21 that sits there at the top. Okay. So that equates to the world as well as the empress. So many of you, you're feeling that everyone in the world has everything but you. All right. And that nothing is ever going to go right for you. Okay. But this card is suggesting that, you've come to the final stage of a situation, and it's time for you to move forward and to do new things, embrace change. And with 2 plus 1, you have the Empress. It's time for you to create, give birth to something. Some of you may even discover that you've conceived. Pregnancy is certainly possible during this time frame. And I also see many of you meeting the person of your dreams here. Remember, you have the soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. You're going to meet the person of your dreams with that card I'm kind of getting. But I kind of feel too that a lot of you are still in the process of healing shame and, really letting go of past hurts. And this card is kind of asking you to continue to know your worth and stop loving someone out of shame or pity. Okay? Let's look at your next card. We have ears wide open. Wow. And they're certainly wide open, aren't they, ladies and gentlemen? Okay. And we have 33. And 33, 3 plus 3, that equals 6. Again, it takes us back to the lovers. Again, you guys will have to make a decision, all right? A crucial decision, because this card is all about new situations, unions, as well as decisions, okay? It shows 2 divergent paths that you can take. It shows a trial of choice. So, what I'm seeing here is that this card is telling you that it's time to surrender your ego and be more attentive and listen to understand, not to respond, particularly to your partner or your lover. You know, because some of you listen to the person, but you don't listen to comprehend. You listen to respond, and that's how when you have conversations, you have no idea what the person may have said because you're constantly formulating responses rather than really hearing what that person says, and it causes a lot of trust issues when you do that. Okay, so be a bit more attentive to a lover. All right, deep listening, ladies and gentlemen, is certainly important in your situation, as these cards are, in fact, revealing here. And then, ladies and gentlemen, you have tender embrace here. So you can see at the end, because 222, 2 plus 2 is 4, it's all about what structure, right? Connects us back again to this, to establishing things that's very solid, establishing something secure. So it shows that in the end, you are going to have a tender embrace with someone here. And it looks like it's going to be this new person. Okay? So it's a lot of things that seems to be coming up for you guys, but it's certainly decision time that you guys really need to make a very, very important decision here. Now, as I said, I'm going to go on and just take out 20 letters out of this bag here to help you identify the person or the people around whom you might need to be a bit more vigilant, okay? Because the cards did tell you that you need to pay attention to the warning signs, ladies and gentlemen. And paying attention to the warning signs tells you that a snake is lurking, okay? You need to pay attention to the warning signs, the red flags, and you need to free yourself from that situation, particularly the X that I'm getting. So let's see who this person might be. Spirit, guide my fingers to the correct letters to help water signs identify this snake or the person around whom they might consider being a bit more vigilant. Let's see. Okay, we have a W, an R, a B, an S, another S, we have an O, an S, an I, another I, an O, okay, W. See how many we have. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. Okay, let's select 9 more letters, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. We have an E, an O, a D, a P, we have a T, an O, V, T, and an X. Okay, I'm going to call them back to make sure that you have them. There are 3 S's, 3 O's, 2 I's, an X, an E, an M, W, an A, R, 2 T's, a V, D, P, as well as a B. All right. So in conclusion, ladies and gentlemen, I'd just like to leave you with a final message, which I am going to share with you my magnificent postcards here. Okay. A message simply meant for you from Spirit, okay? A message that you can focus on during this time span in question. And again, this reading is valid from now until the end of this month. So, Spirit, what final message would you like me to share here with water signs? What final message, Spirit? Okay. And here we go, water signs. I'm going to read it as it is written. Okay. Dearest you, you have a secret. Sorry. Dearest you, we have a secret to share with you. If you act as if all is well, it will be. Act as if you are brave and you will have courage. Act as if you are loved and you will be a magnet for love and experience the love of spirit. Act as if your prayers have been answered, as if you are truly in sync with good fortune. How you think is how you will see the world. Interact with it and draw conclusions from it. If you want to be the person who has the life you want, co-creating and loving what is yours, you need to start acting as if that's where your truth. Don't worry about the conditions in your life that seem empty or chaotic or barren. These are temporary and don't even count. Defy them and act as if you're the luckiest person on the planet. You will be, for you already are. That's the real secret. You are infinite potential, loving you so much rainbow. Explode. You make rainbows explode in the ether. Okay? So, water signs, this is what I have for you. I certainly hope that this reading has offered food for thought. Be sure to like and share. Subscribe if you've yet to subscribe. If you'd like a more personal reading, you can certainly contact me at will.brown@watconsultinginc.net. All of that information will be provided in the description box. Have a nice day. Thanks a lot.